Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for basics math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters we're going to. Let's just start with the here I'm on the chapter exponents and square roots. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is evaluate exponents. Two equals, we need to basically we are going to learn how do we evaluate the exponents, how do we write the number in exponent form, right? So the question is basically like this. 4 is the base and 2 is the exponent, right? Use 4 as a factor 2 times. So basically you have to multiply 4 how many times? 2 times. You have to do 4 times 4. So that is 16. Let's just start with the test questions. So 6 square it is, right? So we need 6 is the base and 2 is the exponent. You need to, that means we need to use the 6 2 times. We have to do 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 is 30. It is option number 1 is the correct option. Yes, so we have to do 9 square. 9 square means we need to do 9 times 9. 9 times 9 equals, very good, that is 81. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 2 is the correct option. 81 it is. Okay, the next one is 5 square. So which is the correct option? Yes, we have to do 5 times 5. So 5 times 5 is That is 25. Option number 1 is the correct option. So 7 square. So you have to do 7 times 7. So which is the correct option? Yes, 49. It is 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is find the missing exponent or base. Fill in the missing exponent. 10, you have the missing exponent equal 1000. So when we have to look at the exponent of the 10, you have to look at the number of zeros on the other side, right? So on the other side, we have three number of zeros. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, find the missing exponent. So when we have to find the missing exponent and on the other side we have the zeros, we simply have to count the number of zeros. So that would be 10 Exponent 3 equals 1000. Option number 1 is the correct option. The exponent must be 3. Fill in the missing exponent. So, which is the correct option? So, yes, that is exponent. We have 4 number of zeros, so the exponent must be 4. Find the missing exponent. So, which is the correct option? Yes, 3 it is. The correct option is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the missing exponent. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that is 10 square equals 100. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is exponents with decimal basis. 0.05 exponent 2. That means you need to multiply 0.05 by itself two times. So you have to do 0.05 times 0.05. So their product is 0.0025. Let's just start with the test questions. 0.3 exponent 3. So that means you need to multiply 0.3 3 times 0.3 times 0.3 times 0.3. So which is the correct option? That is 0.027. Option number 1 is the correct option. Hmm. Hold on, let me see what's wrong with the lesson. That is 0.0027. Okay, 0.8 exponent 3. So which is the correct option? Zero point 0.8 exponent 3. So you have to do 0.8 times 0.8 times 0.8. That is 0.512. So you have to do 0.03 times 0.3. So that would be 0.0009. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, 0.03 times 3. So, which is the correct option? That is option number 1 is the correct option. Evaluate 0.3 exponent 3. So, which is the correct option? That is 0.027. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is exponents with fractional basis. Write your answer as a fraction or whole numbers. 1 by 4 cube. So you have to multiply the numerators 3 times and denominators 3 times. So 1 times 1 times 1 and 4 times 4 times 4. So that is 1 over 64. Let's just start with the test questions. 2 by 3 exponent 1. So exponent 1 means the number that is the same. So 2 by 3 it is. 2 by 3 exponent 3. Multiply all the exponents 3 times. That would be 2 times 2 times 2 and all the denominators 3 times. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 times 3 is 27. That would be 8 over 27. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 by 3 exponent 1. That is 1 by 3. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 by 4 square. 3 square divided by 4 square. That would be 9 over 16. Option number 2 is the correct option. 2 by 3 exponent 0. So any number that has the exponent 0 equals 1. The correct option is 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 by 4 exponent 0. The correct option is 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 by 2 exponent 3. That is 1 over 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 by 2 square. So which is the correct option? That is 1 by 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. 1 by 4 exponent 3. That is 1 by 4. 1 by 64 it is. 1 by 3 exponent 3. That is 1 by 27. Option number 2 is the correct option. 3 by 4 exponent 1. So that when exponent is 1, that is 3 by 4. 1 by 4 exponent 0. 1 it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, so we're done with the lesson. We were working on grade 6 math. Chapter we were working on is exponents and square roots. The lessons we have covered today are evaluate exponents, find the missing exponent or base, exponent with decimal basis. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lessons, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions if you have any? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the